what's up? My name is Piper.
And I'm Giselle.
And you're watching
Worth a Watch on the St Kilda pier. Oh, yeah.
We're on location today.
We're amongst the penguins.
The penguins.
The penguins.
Have you seen that TikTok that's like, would you rather have a penguin who holds your hand every time you get on an escalator, or an owl who you can ask one question to a day?
I haven't seen that, but
I want the penguin who holds my hand on the escalator.
why? Would you not want an owl?
Because I just prefer penguins.
But
idea
same.
of a
Actually, I'm a
penguin,
bit
like,
scared of owls.
The idea of a penguin holding my hand is like really
but
appealing.
like, how often are you on? I guess you'd be on an escalator quite often.
Yeah.
But you get. So does the owl
It
answer
just
your
appears.
questions?
It's just one question a day.
I feel
Yeah,
like that would be
guess.
so much more valuable.
Yeah, if you had like a good question.
What would you ask?
Today I'd ask like probably directions a lot. Like which way.
I'd ask what the weather
They'd
is.
be like my Google Maps.
I feel like I would ask like more philosophical questions.
Yeah, right.
Like,
okay.
no, like
my owl would be like my Siri. Hey Siri,
but you can
what
find that
weather?
out yourself anyway. Like, I'd ask questions that like the internet wouldn't know.
Yeah, totally.
I can't
Yeah, I'd
think of
ask
an example
advice,
right
like
now.
advice.
Yeah,
you're right.
yeah.
Actually. Okay.
Like, what should I
what should I wear? Would
wear
be a big
today?
one.
What is the? I'd ask
Should we
really
talk
good
about what
questions.
we've been watching?
Yes.
What
Oh my
have you
god.
been
Okay,
watching? I actually have been watching.
I have watched some things. Okay, I wrote it down.
Okay.
I've been watching the new season of Heartbreak High. Have you started
I
it?
finished it.
Oh my god, I have one episode
I
left.
binged it like crazy.
No,
I'm such a fan. If Heartbreak
just
High has
so
no
good.
fans, I'm dead.
Like,
I think it's so good.
There's something kind of nostalgic about it too, even though the first season came out not
that
even that
long.
long ago.
Yeah, but the characters, I feel really connected to them. They've done like
Yeah,
a really
yeah.
good job in that sense.
No,
like,
I feel like it's such a good Australian series
This-
that
and
there's
this-
just nothing else like it that's been made recently.
Totally. This season is good. But I do think like the whole like switching on the ride, it got a little like
Out of
pulling at
hand.
straws, like in the sense that it's like only the person who switched on the ride, everyone else is
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that kind of, I was kind of confused
And
by
also-
how that worked.
Also, like, the stakes of it, I feel like that whole situation would not be enough to get that group of people, like, spoilers, like, arrested and expelled, you know, like...
Well, I don't know, because a man's in a coma, like,
Yeah, but it
and
actually,
they
like, wasn't really
trespassed
their fault.
Well, yeah, that's the thing.
I just don't think... But anyway,
well, that's
like, they
where,
have to
because they were
obviously...
like this, shit. Or like, and I was just like this, wait, really? Like, do we get?
I'm-
The whole, like, the guy, them running away when the guy was hit, I was really like, whoa,
no,
I would
same,
never run away, I
wouldn't-
don't think.
It's like not that deep
I
of
would
them getting
stay
caught.
and be like, I
Yeah.
trespassed, and then
Yeah,
but then,
yeah. But obviously, I don't know, they weren't thinking in the moment.
No, totally.
Um,
Anyways, but it's been really good. This
Yeah,
season.
I really like it.
just
It's
gets-
so good.
It's
I'm
good.
sad it's the last
like
season.
so consistent. Like 3 seasons, but if they did a 4th, like it'd be done for.
It'd be
like
too much.
Like uni,
But,
like a
what's
uni episode.
yeah,
Ugh,
true.
that'd
No,
be
they
so bad.
they
They
can't
could never
do that.
do But yeah, I've been loving that.
Loving that. What else?
else have you been
I watched the series. It's called How to Get to Heaven from Belfast. It's like made
Oh.
by the same people. I'm pretty sure that did Derry Girls, and a lot of the cast is the same.
Wait, that's so
Really
fun.
good. I wasn't
That is
expecting.
so fun.
It was kind of. It took an unexpected turn. It was.
Wait,
it
damn.
was unexpectedly
So
like.
it's set in Belfast.
Yeah.
What does it kind of follow?
It's like a group. So like a group of girls that were friends in school, but then it's showing them now, and they're like, I don't know, they're like in their 30s or 40s or something.
That's really fun.
And one of the friends in the group dies, and then they get like letters, and it's like, but then it turns into this whole kind of like culty mystery situation,
weird.
which is
Wait, it sounds
unexpected. But
What's it on?
Netflix.
Ah,
Yeah.
there you go.
So that was good.
Wait, that sounds good.
And then, and I also watched the Louis Theroux Inside the Manosphere
really wanna watch that.
documentary.
Is it worth it?
Yeah, it's
Is it?
worth a watch.
But it's like disturbing.
But it is horrific. It's just like the sort of thing that you watch, you know, like, I want to slap all of
Oh
these
my
people.
gosh,
Like,
I
I
can
want these
actually
people to be
already imagine.
violently humbled.
Oh my gosh. Does he humble them at all?
Yes.
That's not really the purpose of the documentary.
Well, it kind of is. Like,
Yeah.
that's kind of his thing.
yeah.
But he does it, like, kind of effortlessly, in that he doesn't even need to say that much, but just
Yeah,
letting
because
them
it's
make
just,
a
like-
fool of themselves is
totally.
enough.
Oh, God,
He's
I'm
so awesome.
scared
I
to
love all of
watch
his
it.
stuff. But
Yeah,
it's
wanna watch
like,
that. It's
I don't
been
know,
really popular.
even the fact of making the documentary and putting it on Netflix is giving these people more of a platform, which is so frustrating, but then it's also like,
But that's like
I
the
don't know.
point.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's hard.
so it's like a hard line to
totally.
draw.
Yeah, that's interesting.
What have you been
I
watching?
do really want to watch it. Well, Heartbreak High,
Mm.
and then I watched last night. I went and saw the Book of Mormon.
Oh my god, really?
Yes, it's actually really funny.
You liked it?
I really liked it. Yeah, it was good.
I've like, because it was here a while
Ages
ago.
Yeah, and then it's come back.
Yeah.
Did you see it last
No, I think I remember my mum went to see it, or my parents went to see it.
Yeah,
but
everyone loved it.
I was too young.
Yeah,
I think,
no,
at the time.
definitely. Like, I was gonna take my 17-year-old sister, and then I ended up getting like a free ticket last night, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go. And I'm so glad I didn't take her.
Really?
Yeah,
Is it like
it's
that?
not really. Well, it's not like inappropriate. I just don't think she would have like gotten it
Okay.
to like the extent she could have.
Right,
like,
right.
Or like found it that funny. It's like it is interesting.
I have no idea what is. The only
Yeah,
thing I know
it's
is
like
the like one
about-
song.
I can tell you like it's about Mormons and their mission is in Uganda.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. When was this written?
Yeah.
Has it aged badly? Like,
I want to say like not really.
because it's kind of
Like it has. It was
There's
written
a-
by the same people that wrote South Park.
oh
Yeah.
really?
Mhm.
Damn, I did
So
not
that's
know
why
that.
a
Okay,
lot
that
of
makes a lot of
people
sense.
Come
then.
and see it.
Yeah.
And people love it.
Mm.
I mean, I found it funny.
Right.
I don't know.
But, like,
I don't know
it's,
what
like,
the
verging
general.
on,
It's
like-
verging on like. But I don't know
Maybe
what the general
risky?
consensus is, and it's also giving a lot of like POC people opportunity in the Australian industry
Okay.
at the moment.
Right.
So it's like a little like I don't know. I'm not sure.
it's giving MJ the musical.
It's giving MJ the musical a little bit.
As it,
As
should,
in,
should it be cancelled?
Yeah, but anyways, I
Anywho.
mean, I'd recommend it. It's funny.
Yeah. Right. No, I do want to see
And
it.
the performances are so good.
Right.
Like 10 out of 10. Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much all I watched this week.
Nice.
I feel like that's enough.
And what else did we watch this
and
week?
we
The main
watched-
topic of today's episode.
Project Hail
Hail
Mary. Can
Mary.
you tell? We're in
Can you-
space.
Hence why we're here.
We're on a different planet.
Obviously.
We should have done Worth a Watch on a different planet.
on a different planet.
Yeah.
In space.
So yeah, everyone's talking about this film at the moment, or at
Yeah.
least I am.
No, I know. I
ask
feel
everyone,
I,
like, are you watching it?
well, okay, so I feel like we spoke about this last week's episode, but the promo for it, I got confused with
Oh yes.
Mother Mary,
Mother Mary.
with Anne Hathaway. And so then I thought that it was all the same movie, and I was like,
Dead.
why are we in space? Why is Anne Hathaway there? Why is there a cult? Where is Ryan Gosling?
Helicopter.
They're coming to get us. Run.
Yes. So no, not to be mistaken for Mother
Mary, which I don't even think that's come out yet. Do
no,
I
it's
want to
coming
see
out
it?
later this month. There's
No.
so much coming out this month.
Yeah. Why?
I don't know.
That?
I'm
I
loving
feel
it.
like
This is a good couple of years for film.
Mm.
Maybe. But yeah. Anyways, first impressions. Should we do like first?
yes.
Like,
Okay.
What we
you
thought.
you go first.
I just had a good old time.
Where did you see it? Who
I
did
saw,
you
oh
see
my
it
gosh,
with?
I saw
what
it
was
at
your vibe?
I saw it at Hoyt's with a friend.
Oh yeah.
And it was like I booked like the extreme screen, which I've never booked before. It's the 3-sided
Wait,
cinema. It was freaking lit.
Oh my god.
I got in there
Wait.
and like the ads start and I'm kind of looking around and I'm like this, wait, is that these screens on
big-
our sides? And then the movie starts and it's extended across the whole
Oh
cinema.
my god.
It made
Wait, that's
me
awesome.
a little dizzy at the start.
Oh, really?
Yes. But then I got used to it after like 15
An
minutes.
immersive experience.
It was freaking awesome. And
Wait,
what a
that's
good
so
film
cool.
to see like in that.
Yeah, that's
Because
perfect.
it's like, I think they just extend it to the sides. I don't know how it works.
well, I don't know.
But like,
there was
the actual film, I think, is on this main screen and then it's somehow extended to the sides.
Because there was something in like when like the filming of it, the
was
aspect
filmed in
ratios changed or
IMAX.
something. Yeah,
Yeah.
because
You didn't see
I
it, right?
no, I saw it at the Classic Cinema in.
I would go
Elsternwick.
rewatch it in IMAX.
Yeah, and
I
then
actually might.
because yesterday then I was going to Carlton Gardens straight after
did you
I
see
saw
the
the
big
thing,
IMAX?
and I walked past the thing and it
Yes,
said
I took a
IMAX,
photo
and
of
I was like,
that. Yeah, I know.
I should have seen it in IMAX.
But yeah,
it would have been epic.
yeah, I went to. Yeah, I thought that screen was so cool, and didn't even know.
Yeah,
it
I
was
didn't
a thing.
even know
and
that
I
they
didn't
did
know
that.
why I booked it. I just booked it because it was a convenient time.
Yeah, right.
But I made like a point of going to Hoyt's because I really wanted to see it on the biggest screen possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always hate on Hoyts because I don't know. I just feel like the experience is never as good as like a
No, they're
classic
rude up.
cinema.
Yeah.
Like it's
They're like-
it's more
They're like
commercial.
14-year-olds behind. The, I actually used to work at Hoyt's. So
The
I can
popcorn
say
there
this.
is terrible.
It's always cold.
Terrible. Yes.
Yeah, it was cold by the time I got to it. But to be honest, I was waiting.
ridiculous, but
And it
Anyway.
cost us like an arm and a leg. Oh
Oh.
my gosh, it was so expensive. It was like
yeah.
$30 for 2 drinks
That's
and a
the-
popcorn.
That's the killer, and then on top of tickets.
But can I be honest, Cinebuzz is really good. Like, do you have a Cinebuzz account?
No.
Cinebuzz is like the Hoyt's reward system, and I have so many
Oh,
points. 'cause
what?
I've just been going for years and years and years. And I used to work there, so I'm assuming I collected points while I worked there.
there you go.
And it's like a good discount, and they give you like
Right.
birthday offers, and sometimes I'll go in and I'll just have a free ticket. I'm just like,
Dream.
yeah, it's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous
Dream.
little surprise. But yeah, how was your experience?
My experience was good. I was in like a kind of small cinema, and
Yes.
there were maybe 6 other people
Wait,
in there.
really? Nice.
And I went to see it by myself
Yes.
because I was
Why not?
like, gotta go see it.
Yes.
But I feel like you say this every week, but I love going to the cinema by myself.
I do too.
It was
Sometimes it's all I want to do.
Yeah, it's just so nice to go and sit there and just like,
Enjoy yourself.
Watch
If
a
you go to
movie
the
on the
cinema
big
by
screen.
yourself, do you get like the popcorn and the drink?
yeah. I
'Cause
do.
I have
oh
to,
well, I got a
like,
popcorn.
If I'm
yeah.
going by myself, I'm splashing out.
No, I'm treating myself.
I'm splashing.
I'm
out. I'm not getting
indulging.
snacks from Woolies. I'm getting
yeah,
snacks
yeah.
from Hoyt's.
Yeah. I'm getting my
that's
nice
really
little
nice
popcorn.
though. But yeah, what did you think of the film?
Okay. So
I need to know, 'cause
I was
I've
like-
had very mixed reviews.
I was like, I didn't really know what to expect. I
No,
knew like it
neither.
was a sci-fi and
And you were set in space, and Ryan Gosling was in it.
yes,
Boom, full
that was
stop.
all I knew.
Same.
And I was pleasantly surprised.
Yeah.
I feel like it's not the sort of movie that I would obsess over. And
no, it's
um,
yes.
yeah, because I don't know. I feel like it's not for me.
Okay,
but
interesting.
in that I can enjoy it.
yeah.
I do think it was about an hour too long.
Whoa. Okay, this is really interesting because this has seemed to be like the general consensus.
Mm.
I have friends who are like this. I was so bored. Gave it 1 star. I was like, wow, I wasn't bored for a second. I was like, and I notoriously like
Yeah.
have a bad attention span and get really bored in films.
Mm.
So I was like this, nah, you're just not getting it. You're just not getting it. But,
I was loving it, and
so
then
funny.
it just went. It felt like it was long. I don't actually think it was like 2 hours. I think 2 hours and
It would have been, like,
37 minutes.
That's a long film.
Which
Like
is
we're
long.
normalizing that, and I think we should
Yeah.
unnormalize that.
But it's kind of like a big sci-fi blockbuster situation. Like
Totally.
it can afford to be long.
I
but-
think
Mm.
the storyline is just really simple.
Yeah.
In like in terms of relationship wise.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
just
yeah,
a
yeah.
simple like it's not, I don't know. Like
I didn't expect
like on
I
the
didn't
spaceship
expect
the
how it was
story
gonna-
is really simple.
It's contained to like the one relationship I
Yeah.
think between
and then like the
his
flashbacks
name?
are
Ryland
so great
and-
as well.
and Rocky.
Is
Yeah.
that it? What's his name?
Ryland Grace.
You're lying.
Yeah,
I would have
right?
never known his name was Ryland.
Well,
I just know
they
his
call
name
him
is Grace the entire
Yeah.
time.
I was
I liked that.
yeah, and
Grace.
okay, and what's her name? Sandra Hula.
Oh my god, she's
Love
freaking
her so much.
awesome.
She's so awesome.
Can we talk about the scene where he's kidnapped?
Oh my god.
Like
okay,
that
this is
felt
like
like
this
it
is
was
like the
kind
crux
of
of
like-
the film for me.
Yeah,
Like-
it was pretty awesome that bit. Like when it's revealed that he was kidnapped, you're like this. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
also,
pretty awesome,
It's
actually.
based on a book,
Yes, I bought
which
the
is
book.
important to know. Really?
One thing I'll do is buy a book
How-
and then not read it.
Yeah. After I've seen the movie.
Haven't opened it at 30 pages. Wuthering Heights, haven't even opened it.
Wuthering Heights, I'm like really slowly making my
Yeah.
way through it. I don't even
And
know
then
why. I actually
now I'm on
really
to Project
enjoying it.
Hail Mary, and
How
I'm about
how
20
many pages
through.
is the book?
It's like decent. But
Okay,
it's not
because-
that, it's not that thick. I'd say it's
Oh.
the same size as probably smaller than Wuthering Heights.
Really?
Yeah, it's not that
Okay,
big.
from by the way people were talking about it, I was expecting it to be like really a really long book.
No.
Maybe it's just
to be
detailed.
honest, it's detailed.
Mm.
Because I'm reading the first scene and I'm going, I've seen this, so let's move
Yeah.
along. Like, I know what happens. But maybe that's my issue. But yeah, like, it's detailed. He's like this, I can't feel my fingers. And then I'm like, oh my god.
Okay, so it's in
And
like
it's first person.
I like
Yeah.
that.
Do you?
Yeah, I much
I'm
prefer
not-
first person.
Yeah, it is interesting, and I think my only thing is the humor. The humor already is kind of verging on this cringy kind of style, but I really enjoyed it in the film.
I really liked how they did
pleasantly
that.
was laughing. I
Yeah.
thought it was really funny.
Yeah.
In the book, maybe it's not reading as it's
Oh.
reading a bit more cringe.
Oh, really?
Because I think like in a movie you can put it into context, and then in the book you're like this. Okay, like.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe
But I
he
can
like.
kind of accept it because I know what it's meant to be. Also, feel
Right.
free to have some water.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm okay.
Okay, I just put it in the middle.
There for the shake. Enjoy some water. Hydrate. Stay
Yeah.
hydrated. I think that the science of it was quite palatable, which I enjoyed.
They made it very
like, yeah.
simple. Apparently, in the book, it's like him like doing calculations in his head, like over and over. and
Right.
stuff. Like, so that's where the detail.
And okay, yeah. I just think that I feel like in a sci-fi situation, the science of it is where I can fall out of the world because I'm like, that's like not that
your
interesting
thing
to
at
me.
all, yeah.
But I really like. I didn't expect the like alien element of it.
No, that was brilliant.
Going into it, I thought that it was gonna be like a sort of science. I mean, I guess it's in the science fiction. Like
I just
you've got
didn't
the
know
fiction.
what to expect.
but
I didn't know there were aliens.
I thought
in
it was gonna be
whatever that
another
is.
person behind the other side
Oh, wow.
when he first meets
Yeah,
Rocky and he's tapping on the glass.
Really interesting, and when you see like that alien character or whatever, it takes like a second to be like, okay, this is what an alien is in this world.
Yes.
Because you have like this preconceived idea. I think everyone kind of does of what they think
Yeah.
an alien actually is.
Green goopy alien.
Yeah, I see like the alien emoji head a little
Yeah.
bit. But
I'm glad that that
liked
we
The
stray
Rock.
away from that
I
though.
think
Yeah.
it was really clever, and it having like no face and whatnot kind of worked
And
in
like,
the movie's favor.
Ryan Gosling's acting and the editing of it and the whole. Also, it was a puppet. Like
Oh my
they
gosh,
actually
I thought that
made
was
it.
freaking awesome.
Yeah.
I was like, bring back puppeteering
Yes.
in films. It was like Did you see the behind the scenes of like the
Yeah,
guy
yeah.
moving it around?
And
It's
they
so
had it was
freaking
like
cool.
this one. What was it? James.
And was he the
Ortiz.
voice as well?
He voiced it and
Oh my
puppeteered, but then there were
God, it
also
was
like
so
about
great.
around 4 to 7 other puppeteers,
Wow.
and then a lot of the editing was getting rid of them, like from the shot. But then
Oh
some
my
of
gosh, I
it,
can actually
some of
imagine.
it was
That would be nightmarish.
like CGI'd as well, like
It would
in
have to
scenes
be.
that they couldn't
Yeah.
do. But I think what is interesting and really cool about the movie is that a lot of it was actually made. Like
was
it wasn't.
freaking
They didn't
awesome.
rely on.
Well, it had a huge
the,
budget. How much was it? It was like 250
200
million, right?
over 200 million,
Oh my gosh.
and then
What
I
was
think
the marketing?
in the in the process of making it and marketing, the budget like was even more than that, and
They
so
had
far
such a big budget.
so far box office earnings have been around 300 million,
Wow.
which is insane. But they're saying that to like break
need
even, it
more.
would need to make about 500 million.
It probably will eventually.
Insane. But I think then
But the
they're like
rush is
worried
kind of-
because a lot of other films are coming out now, so
I know.
less
it's
people are
kind
gonna
of
go
the
see
hype
it.
has died down
Yeah,
just a little
I don't
bit.
think the marketing of it even was that.
It didn't
felt
feel
that
that
intense.
at all. It was literally word of mouth. Like, this is so good. Like, all the reviews came in, and it was like, this is Ryan Gosling's best rated film. Like, that's what I saw, and I was
Ryan
like, oh my
Gosling
gosh, I
has
have to
been
see
in
it.
so many movies. Like,
Really?
yes, he has had such an
such a
excellent
random.
career. He is so random, but I kind of
People
love
find
him.
him like so hot, and I'm not like personally like attracted to him
No,
in that regard, but
I-
I think he's an awesome actor.
Yeah, I think he's really cool, and I
I
think.
love him in La La Land.
Oh my gosh,
What else? Like
he's La
that
La Land,
and what's
The
his other big
Notebook,
one? The Notebook.
obviously.
Hello.
Barbie, famously.
True. And that's just Ken.
What else?
I'm just
Cra-
Ken. when that one like some award,
No,
that
and
was
then he went to accept it, and he was actually
He was like,
laughing. He
"What
was
is
like, "I'm
going on
sorry."
right now?
Like,
No, that was so funny. Yeah, he is in a lot. But when they were like, "This is his best ranking film," I was like, "This damn." La La Land was Academy and nominated.
Yeah, true.
I can't imagine this will be a Academy and nominated. Well, someone
it's
was
pretty
like,
impressive.
that's my thing. Someone was like, it might be just nominated for like production.
100%.
But
Yeah.
then, like, I could see it being nominated for like best film, low-key.
No,
But
low
maybe
key,
that's,
it's like
a
really
push.
impressive.
I think it's a great film and everyone freaking loved it.
Yeah. Like,
Well,
and
not everyone loved it. I've had a lot of people be like, I was bored. I was so bored. I think everyone thought the same thing as you.
Yeah, I do
But
think
I don't think
I
you
do
can
think
let
it was
that
too
like
long.
disrupt
But-
the story itself.
Yeah, I don't think
sometimes
that
boredom
takes
can
away from-
override like what you're actually watching. Do you know what I mean? Because you can be like this.
Yeah,
I just wanna
yeah.
get
And
out of
also,
here.
so much of it is also then dependent on like how you feel that day going to watch
my
it.
gosh,
You know, like
totally.
that has such an impact on
yeah.
whether you're bored in a film or whether
Totally.
you love
Well,
it.
All
like,
I remember about Anora is that I was bored. And
Really?
apparently I really liked it because I rated it 5 stars on Letterboxd. And I was
Wait,
like,
that,
this-
I didn't even
all
think
I
that was that
remember
long.
is that I was bored.
Maybe you were just
I was restless.
feeling bored
I was
that
feeling
day.
so
Yeah.
restless. I remember I like kept moving around my seat and I was like, I don't want to leave.
That was a great.
But then I
film.
gave it
Loved that.
5 stars. And I was like, wait, hold up a second.
Well, sometimes it takes you have to like see a film and then come away from it and think
And
about
then
it for a
think
bit
about
and
it,
talk
yeah.
about it.
I do my letterbox so quick.
Oh
I
yeah.
do it like right after.
Wait, did
I'm
you
like,
did you do a letterbox review?
yeah, I did
for
4.5
Project Camp?
stars.
4.5. I was surprised when
So
I went
generous.
on that I saw that so many were giving it 4.5 or 5 stars.
Yeah,
like,
I thought it was good.
I
just
thought it was
really
great.
Enjoyed myself, and I
Mm.
found it really funny.
yeah.
And can we talk about the music?
Oh my
I
god.
thought the music was freaking
Excellent.
brilliant.
So
the
much.
first
It was
song
like we
so
were on the
good.
canals of Venice
Oh my
and some of
gosh,
it. I was like,
was
this is so random,
The
but
first
loving
song, like, I can't remember what it was, but the lyrics were like so good.
Oh my
The
god!
scene.
And my favorite part of the
Yeah.
movie.
Oh no, you say it.
I was gonna do the karaoke bit. when
Oh my god!
she
I
sings
was gonna
Sign
do,
of the Times.
My favorite bit is when he's like going to Rocky and it's playing this song. 2 of us riding solo.
I do not even remember
On
that.
our way
Oh.
back home. You don't remember that?
No.
And it was like this. We're on our way home, and he's like going. He's like trying to.
Well, when he's at the end, when he's going back to Rome.
Yes.
I do not
What?
remember the music in that moment.
What? It was like my favorite song, and
No?
then I like have been listening to it
Oh,
on
what?
repeat since.
No,
That's so
I
fun.
loved when
Oh my gosh, the
when
karaoke
she sings,
moment was
and apparently
iconic.
it
She,
wasn't
like-
supposed to be in the movie, and
Yeah.
then she Ryan Gosling caught Sandra Huller. Is that how you say her name? I don't know. She
Yeah,
was
sounds
just
good.
like singing to herself on set,
Oh my
and he was
gosh.
like, "Wait, you can sing. You should sing in the movie." And
Mm.
he was like, "Oh, there's a karaoke scene. Like you have to sing in it." And then she was like, "Okay,
I
fine."
thought she pitched Sign of the Times. That's what I heard from.
Oh,
someone.
really?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's like,
well.
the rumors, you can make up anything about anything and people will believe it.
There's
So.
controversial conflict. What do you
Within.
believe?
What
Where-
don't you believe?
What is
do you
AI? Who is telling you the truth?
take? Dead. But yes.
What should you believe?
I...
She's so awesome though.
Oh, she's freaking.
I was-
She was so good in this film.
The whole like first half of me seeing her on screen, I was trying to remember the name of the movie that she was
What
in
is
that
she
we
in?
saw, Anatomy of a Fall.
You're lying.
That was the
Was
you
she
know
the
that's
mom?
hot take. Wait, hot take.
She was the freaking
Um,
mom in that.
Yes.
the main character.
Shout out
I
to
need to
the
watch
very
Anatomy
the
of a
very
Fool again.
first episode of Worth a Watch that
Did
we
we
did
do
was on
Anatomy?
that.
We have no. But there's no
There's
proof of that.
no proof of that
Oh, that's annoying.
other than
I
our
wanna,
Google Docs.
We should redo an episode on that because I'd like you want to watch it again.
It was yeah.
It was probably our
I wanna
best
watch it
episode.
again.
We've probably
It's-
gone downhill since.
Yes.
It would have been our most detailed.
It was we were scared in
We
that
were scared,
episode.
yeah.
We were like didn't know what we were
We were
doing,
nervous.
and we were going live, and we were like,
Yeah, that is scary.
But I was trying to remember the name of that movie, and it was like
Anatomy
so.
of a Fool.
I
That
was
a
it was like
brilliant
grinding my
film.
gears.
No one talks about that film.
Yeah.
Ever.
It was great.
Where did that
and
film
the
go?
dog in it, remember?
Yes.
The dog in it that was at the
actually want to
Oscars?
rewatch that film because I kind of forgot what
Rewatch it.
happened, but I remember it was brilliant.
Mm.
What, with like a Norwegian film?
Yeah. Something.
Yeah,
German?
something
I don't know.
German. Was it? She
I don't know.
German?
She's German.
Yeah, maybe it was a German film.
And
Yes.
she was also in The Zone of Interest. I don't know if we ever talked about that. That was
I think I've seen that.
it was-
though. That's the
it was like set in World War
Yeah, I was
II.
gonna say, is it the like Auschwitz one?
Yes,
Yeah,
it was
that
really.
so
It was
grim.
quite like
That was such a grim film,
yeah,
but it was good.
and it was.
I wanna
think it was
rewatch that
A24,
too.
but it was really like
Is it A24? I'm gonna read.
jarring.
I'm gonna write these down because I want to see these.
Yeah, she's awesome though. But okay, so her character, like in that scene when
Yeah.
you find out that he was kidnapped and sent on this mission,
Yeah.
I was like, this woman is evil.
Oh yeah,
Like,
totally. Well, you kind of feel
Well-
like she's evil. Do you think like that, like the whole like ethics of that was kind of brushed over a bit, and you were kind of made to believe that like that was the right thing to do?
well, yes,
To
but
save
do you
humanity?
think it? Do you think it was?
Was he really the only guy who could have gone?
That's the thing.
I don't
okay,
think
so
so. I think that's
apparently,
really unfair.
apparently in the book,
Yeah.
he had some like gene that made him right for the mission.
See, that would make more sense.
Yeah.
Then I'd be like this, yes.
No, because-
but if someone doesn't want to do something,
Doesn't want to go on a suicide
like-
mission to
yeah,
space.
then I think that is
That's
fair.
valid.
And obviously it worked out good for him, but it still doesn't mean that.
Well,
should've
I mean, he still got a
kidnapped him.
one-way ticket. Actually, no,
No,
I
no,
forgot
he
that
was,
at the end.
he was. They were doing mission come home. or
Yeah.
whatever,
Wow. Actually, I forgot about
Yeah.
that. Oh,
so don't stress.
no stress.
But like, I couldn't understand actually how that was pretty. I can't understand the birds. What being out in nature does to you guys.
we should get outside
This is
more.
your sign to go outside, but take your phone with you and keep watching.
Yeah.
Well, listen.
Put your headphones.
No, I can't remember what I was gonna say.
Um.
Oh, I can understand. So the something had attacked the fuel. So I thought by the time he got to Rocky, it was also a suicide mission.
Look,
But somehow,
a lot of this I
details
fear
were-
went over my head a bit.
totally.
The what was it called? Astrophage.
Astrophage.
And yeah, so oh yeah, no, so by the time he was on his way
I'm on
home.
my way home.
and
We're going
the living thing that could kill the astrophage
Was
got
already
loose
in the fuel.
or something, and then it was eating the fuel, so he didn't.
And there
Rocky
would be
wasn't
no
gonna
leak
have enough
to get home.
to get home.
Oh, so he had to give his fuel maybe to Rocky or something. I was just confused. to be
I don't
honest.
really know.
But he made it to Rocky, and it was really
And-
beautiful.
All worked out in the end.
I didn't
Yeah.
really like this whole idea of like him having no family on Earth.
Yeah.
Like, no one. But maybe
He
if
was
he
a
did have family
teacher.
on Earth, it would have veered too towards like Interstellar.
It was quite
You've seen
interstellar.
Interstellar,
Yeah.
Yeah, people are like, so I've seen ones be like, you know, like comparing the films,
Mm.
and then others being like this. This is nothing like Interstellar. The only similarity is that they're in space.
No, but I thought it was quite. It's like
I
a
think it's exploring, like,
mission
the
save
same
the
kind
world.
of themes. Yeah.
I think it's
And
impossible
it's
for
like
it not
male
to be.
loneliness and whatnot.
Yeah. The male
Not really.
loneliness
But
epidemic.
like,
It's like
you know,
friendship.
It's men going to space. Let's have a film with a like female astronaut.
Yeah.
Hello.
No, okay, so that's then I was like, so this woman is saying like, oh, you've been in all the meetings.
Hello,
You're the
so have
only
you,
one that
bitch.
can go to
So
space.
have you. Go see
That's
some
what I'm
of the
saying.
times up in
Why
the air.
why couldn't she go?
Actually true.
Literally go
Because
yourself.
he's a
You're sending
scientist.
him on a
What?
mission because
Who
he's
the fuck
expendable.
Was she? Who the fuck was she?
She was the
and
leader
he was
of
like,
the,
she was like this.
wait, I-
You have no family.
No,
Whoa.
I'm like, this is
Whoa.
corrupt.
It was
This is
totally
corrupt.
corrupt. You feel for him.
But then it's like, oh,
But then it
they're
works
saving
out.
the universe.
Yeah, and I think you are meant. Maybe you are meant to be like morally like, what's the right thing to do? And it's meant to be set in the future, or is it like? I saw
don't know
something
if
be like
it-
it's set in the future, but I was like, I feel like it's set now.
Yeah, there was. Well, when
I
did
li-
Sign of the Times come out? I don't know. Maybe.
I did like this whole idea of like the sun being eaten because that was like something we could really understand.
Oh yeah, I think
Like-
it was very relevant.
Yeah, and like the
the
Earth is getting colder. Like it's so simple. I was like this. Okay, perfect.
yeah.
I get
that's-
what you're getting at. I don't need to like know what's actually going
No,
on.
that's the thing also, like where it made the science of it.
And it wasn't just like
less,
this
intense,
global
it's more
warming, climate change. It was like the sun's being eaten by these microorganisms,
little
but
things.
obviously, you know,
Yeah.
they're referring back to what's happening on our planet.
Also,
at
the
moment.
book came out in like 2022 or 2021 or something. In
Oh.
my head, I had like this idea that this was like an old book that had been
No.
like like
that would be
famous for
very
years.
much ahead of its time if that was the case. But no, yeah, I think it's a recent book. And he also wrote The Martian, which is another film with Matt Damon in it. And he apparently, actually, I thought this was really interesting. When, you know, this film, he probably sold the rights to the book, like for the film, and he was like, do authors get profit share? And apparently authors, like, I'm assuming they just like sell it for like a set price, but then if the movie does really well, they don't get anything from it. So then he signed on to be a producer.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was like, wait, that's crazy.
Yeah,
I'm like, that is crazy. That's your
sell
entire idea. I guess maybe he didn't adapt the script, like maybe someone else did the script.
Still, like, that's the crux of the ideas from
I
like
was
what
like,
he's
that
written.
is insane. I just thought that was crazy. I don't really know the details because I read it like very
Interesting.
quickly, but apparently that's why he signed on to be a producer. I don't know how hands-on he was though. I can't imagine that much really.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know.
I mean, he read the book, like, you know, just take what you want from
yeah.
it. But yeah,
He could just give his
I am
input
excited to
every now
keep
and then.
reading the book. I think it'll actually be.
No,
a good
I
read.
think that's like.
It'll be better
I'd
than,
be
like,
curious to.
other books I've bought. I was gonna say, can we talk about the directors?
Yeah, I don't
Have
really
you
know much
okay,
about them.
You're gonna die. So
Okay.
we've never done like a dual director collab. Like I've never done a book with a dual director. I don't know if
Really?
you have? I'm sorry, a book, sorry, a movie. Have we ever talked about a movie with two directors?
I don't
'Cause I
know.
feel like
The
we
only one I
haven't.
can think about is like the Safdie brothers. but I don't think.
But these guys aren't brothers.
No.
These are, so it's Phil Lord
Yes.
and Christopher Miller, and so then they go by like the partnership called Lord Miller. So they do all their films
Lord
together.
Miller.
And do you want to know what
that's
films
good.
they've done? So firstly, they did the Jump Street
Yeah,
1 and
yeah,
2.
okay.
They did the Lego Movie. Like,
Wait.
they're the directors of the Lego Movie.
This
they
makes
do, like,
so much sense.
cartoon movies.
This makes so much
I know,
sense.
the Lego Movie is
the
a
comedy of it.
masterpiece. Yes.
The humor.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
They did
I get
Cloudy
it now.
with a Chance
I
of
get-
Meatballs.
Oh, that
Hello.
that is
Hello.
actually. I was talking
When I
about that
was
movie
reading this,
yesterday.
I was like, oh my gosh! And then they've
Oh, I
done
need to
like
watch it right now.
Do you know this is so irrelevant as well? They've done like the Spider-Man, like but the animated ones.
Okay, people love that.
I know
People
Isn't
love that.
Crazy. though?
Wait.
They've done all these like animated films, and I think this was their first like big like.
Damn.
I mean, Jump Street is people.
They haven't done. So have they done a film like recently, or what was their last one that they did? Because I feel like
I have a look.
I was listening to some interview and it seemed like they hadn't.
I feel
made
like
a
they
film in a
haven't done
while.
one in ages.
This also
They've done
took
5
like
films,
6
and I think
years.
that's it. Yeah, they've
Wait,
done.
they're so awesome. The Lego Movie, excellent. Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, genuinely one of my favorite
do you
movies
know they
ever.
only did the Lego Movie the second part?
And you know what? I'll give them credit for
I
it.
don't
Are you
think
sure?
I've seen that. Well, it says the second part. Oh no, they've done both. They've
Okay,
done
I was
both.
gonna say.
It's actually
I was
okay.
gonna say they
So
couldn't
the
pass
last
the
film they
torch
did-
like that.
I don't know, but all their films are like animated films, and I wonder how they met. I probably should.
Yeah, true.
Probably
I'm
like
curious.
in
How are they?
film school or something. But isn't that so beautiful and amazing?
Yeah, that's awesome. We should do that.
Direct animated
Should we?
films.
Yeah. We'll make
The
a
Lord-
stop motion.
The Lord Miller.
The-
That's just us kind of moving around.
It's this is our
This is the
our
stop
feature
motion.
film debut.
Just so you know, this is animated.
No, the quality is so bad that
We've
it's
been
just like
working-
jumps.
Sometimes we upload videos and I rewatch them and I go, why is the quality like shit? Have you noticed that?
When we were filming on the
What about when
camcorder.
the video that you just watched? Was the quality okay?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
When I first opened it, it was like grainy,
Grainy,
but
and
I
then it
think
got better.
you have to open it in a different tab. I don't know.
Okay. Okay, good.
Open it in a
hope
different
so.
tab and watch it on 2x.
Yeah, no, literally our biggest suggestion is to watch our
Watch
videos.
our videos on 2x
2x
speed.
They're way more palatable.
So much better.
So
So
more
much better.
accessible in
Yeah.
that way.
Oh my god. Okay, this is
Yeah.
not about the film, but I was just
Hit me.
thinking. It's. Huh?
Does it hit me?
Oh.
I said
Hit me.
it
Um, It just got me thinking about astronauts and how crazy it is that astronauts are actually a thing. And
True.
in 2024, do you remember when these 2 NASA astronauts got stuck in space for like 9 months?
Wasn't it 3 of them?
I think there was 2. I don't know.
I thought it was 3.
Oh,
and
maybe
there
there was-
And like,
Maybe there was 3. I don't know.
do you remember the woman? Because I remember like photos of them came out and they looked like they had aged so quickly, and
Well-
it was really sad. But I think it was just like
This
something
I don't
in the
know
air
what
up
this
there.
mission I was curious about, but it was apparently supposed to be what was supposed to be an 8-day mission.
Oh my
They ended up
gosh.
stuck in space for 9 months.
I would just.
Can you imagine that?
So they would have had the resources for 9 months then. Like you would pack.
Well,
for
I'm
9
pretty
months.
sure then they had like other. Oh, I don't know if this is the same case, but some other people had to go up and give them stuff, and then they were also stuck there. I could also
You're
be completely making this up.
Would you
but
ever be an astronaut? Like, has it
I
ever
don't think
interested you?
I could do it.
No, I couldn't do it. No way.
Would you?
If I was really interested in it, I would. Like, I don't think my fear would stop me. But like right now in this moment, no.
I just don't have the
I don't have the passion for it.
I don't have the passion for it, so I wouldn't be driven to.
It'd be kind of cool though.
It is actually. It's very interesting though. Like I genuinely am very interested in
my
it.
favorite concept is the idea of like being on other planets and it being like 1 minute being like 15 years in Earth time.
I really don't understand. I don't know.
Is that a real thing? Because I can't like even.
I know that there's
conceptualize
like
that. I can't even
like the
fathom that.
gravity is different and whatever,
Yeah,
and that
gravity smappy.
that's crazy. The fact that something can weigh a certain amount here and then you take it to a different atmosphere and it's like you can't lift it or it's floating around.
Is, like insane.
Yeah, I don't really know how that works
There
and
has
how
to be
much of
other-
it.
well,
I
do
don't know
you
how much of
believe
it is a
in-
sci-fi concept and
Well,
how much of
remember-
it is real.
There was like for a little bit there was like the whole idea that there was life on Mars because they found water on Mars or something, and then nothing really came out of that.
Well,
I
I don't know.
remember
I
it
feel
being a
like
big
I
thing.
feel like I'm not really following NASA that
No,
much, but
I swear
there's
that
definitely
was like a big
like
moment.
is there life on? Well, aren't they?
Well,
What's,
do you think there's
are they
more
sending people to
life
Mars?
out
Has
there?
that happened yet?
I think there has to be life.
Well,
out
okay,
there.
yes, but in the same sense that like the Rocky character like has a whole different language and like perception of things, but I think what then like is the flaw in it is that you wouldn't be able to directly translate any of it.
No, yeah, that's actually,
Like,
I would agree with that. Or even this idea of language, like that might not even exist in
Exactly.
another
And that's like when
life
people are like,
form.
oh, an alien might have like 3 eyes and say beep boop bop boop. Like they wouldn't
do you
have
think-
the concept of what an eye
Do you
is.
think there are humans on like another planet?
No.
Or this concept
I don't
of like
think it would be
parallel universes? I don't know if I believe in that.
because like
just- it's too
every
beyond me.
single thing in like evolution, if one tiny thing changed, everything would be different.
Totally.
So I don't think it's possible. I don't think it's possible that there
yeah,
would be another like human equivalent. It could be like,
Totally.
and then it's the same thing like in Interstellar when the
Well,
whole
that's
world
the, like
just
the parallel universe when he's like giving his daughter signs from like
yeah.
I
but
don't know if
No,
I
that's
believe in
very
that.
sci-fi.
Yeah, you
that's
think
very
that's like-
sci-fi. But I think
okay, true. They're not like trying to make me
no.
believe that.
I
Yeah,
think
right.
not
it's
propaganda.
more like
Gotcha.
like our eyes might not even be able to see, or like we might not even be able to hear the like frequencies of what this life is functioning at. So
That's so interesting.
it is
I don't know,
interesting though.
it's
But
so, like,
I'm sure there's
beyond
people
me.
looking into it.
It's like, you know, when you like have like those big thoughts and you're like this,
Yeah.
and just for a second you're like, oh my gosh, I just can't deal.
and then you
I
choose
just
to
can't do it,
ignore
and
it
you choose
because
to ignore it.
otherwise you'd go insane.
And that's life. And then I just worry about what outfit I should
And,
wear.
and so I choose to worry about the things that I
Life
can
is
control.
Interesting. Very interesting.
I reckon we
Is
can
it
get
time
to the-
for?
Yes.
Do you think?
Well,
or
yeah,
do you
did we
want
kind of
letterbox
decide?
reviews?
But what did you say? What you thought of the film? Like,
Oh.
you just thought it was an hour too long.
Yes, but I really liked it. I wrote notes on my phone, but we're filming on my phone
so
now.
sorry.
Straight after I watched it. I loved his collection of T-shirts.
Yes, that was great.
That's why I've worn this
His collection of
T-shirt
t-shirts
today,
were really
just for
funny.
fun. Loved that. Loved the little Rocky guy.
He was brilliant, and his movement.
Yeah, I want one. He's so cute.
I loved the scene where like he was on the video call and then Rocky's like this. Who are you talking
Yeah,
to?
yeah.
I can hear you.
Yes. Oh, and how he like built all the little things and
I know.
He was so- he
I
was
didn't
so
think Rocky
clever.
was coming back when he died.
No, neither.
I was
Um,
surprised when Rocky rolled.
Yeah.
His bubble.
Yeah, I think you know what? I really liked it. I thought it was great. I thought it was a great film.
Yeah, I think when you like actually sit and like think about everything, it's like, wow.
Yeah.
I just all I
was
know is like in the
thought-provoking,
moment
too.
I really enjoyed it, and then yeah, having like this discussion, there's like obviously more to it.
Yeah. And I think no, I was watching like an interview or something, and I think it was one of the directors was like the goal or like was to have the audience leave the film thinking that nothing is impossible.
Oh, I really liked
which I really liked. Yeah.
That's actually really interesting.
And I think they were also saying something about so much of it is just about this like one-on-one connection and relationship.
I was gonna say like this like
between two like
the film is like this platonic relationship, and I actually think that's really nice. 'Cause
Yeah.
you don't really see that a lot.
Yeah.
Like a lot, we watch a lot of romance films and whatnot, but with that simple
and yeah,
friendship.
and the stakes were so high, but it was so like grounded in just the relationship between the two characters,
Yeah,
which I think was really
actually,
nice.
that was
And I
really
think
nice.
like sci-fi gives
Also,
such
the
a good potential
visuals
for
were
that.
freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Like when it was all green and like red, they were so cool.
Yeah.
So
So impressive.
there was one scene that I didn't like, and it was like the last scene where he was teaching the rocks.
Oh my!
And what was the last line he said? Because it cringed me out, and I hated it.
Oh, I don't know what it was. Wasn't
Do you
it? It was
remember it,
asking. Yes. Yeah. It was.
I was like this. Oh. It was like.
I don't think they needed that. I don't
No,
think he needed to
I
be
was
teaching
just
the
like,
little rocks.
You're
Also,
like
all of
pulling
the
my
little,
leg.
all of those little rocks at the end looked like crabs, and I didn't like that.
Well, because the thing is, like, the humor the whole time, it is verging on cringe. It's cringe humor, but it's funny because they do
Yeah.
it really well.
And
it's
Ryan
really
Gosling
sincere.
handles it so nicely.
And then that last bit, I went, and that was cringe. And that is why
and
I
they
was like,
ruined it. And you did it at my birthday
being
dinner.
cringeworthy is like, it's like a hard like line. It's a hard line, and the minute you cross it, you're done. You're done. And what is like determined cringe? Like, I don't know. I
What
haven't
is
decided.
cringe? Define it. You can't.
But yeah, it
It's
did feel like a
feeling.
little bit unnecessary, that last bit.
Yeah,
But
I think
did
it
love
could
the
have.
beach
It could have
they
just
were-
ended with their little conversation sat on the beach.
Yeah, that was so gorgeous.
Yeah.
I actually loved that image.
And he'd made his whole little house there.
I know. That would like whole bubble was his like world. Because it had like oxygen in it.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought that was so funny. It took
Anyway.
me a second to realize that actually.
So
Anyways.
cute. I definitely think
I
it's
can-
worth a watch.
Should I read some Letterboxd reviews?
Oh yeah,
Or
go
we
on.
can get to the definition of accidentally became important at work and it's ruining my life.
That's so true. He was
just wanted a simple
he got
life.
scouted out. He was a teacher.
Yeah.
He was literally just a teacher.
Actually, in the book, I think it's different because he receives an email about it. Or
Oh,
something.
she just rocked up.
No, I really liked that scene though. Gosling dominates the screen for well over 2 hours, but Sandra pulled her to steal the whole thing with one karaoke.
And I agree. That was my favorite part.
Yeah, it was actually great, and silent guitars
It was so perfect.
It was so perfect.
Well, yeah. No, okay. I think the thing is she
And then
chose
she
the
runs
song.
out.
She's so good. Like I just really liked her character.
I really like.
Bless you.
And then Interstellar Sun or Project Hail Mary Daughter.
That's I don't. Yeah.
Oh, I saw
What are
something
you?
that like Project Hail Mary is Interstellar for gay people.
Okay. So what is like?
Interstellar is just more serious.
Okay.
low-key.
Yeah,
Don't
that's
you
true.
reckon?
That's true. Yeah, definitely.
And you also have like the daughter back
Mm.
on. I actually preferred Project Hail Mary to Interstellar.
I think so
just
too,
because I
same.
thought the ending of Interstellar wasn't.
I think
very
also Project Hail
convicting.
Mary was less frustrating to watch
Totally.
than Interstellar.
Yeah, you're actually right. And
Interstellar
did not like the
feels
ending.
very like profound.
well, I think at the time it probably
Yes,
was.
but as
That
in
would've
like,
come out, like, 10
the
years ago.
tone of it is like
They were
trying
doing
to be
something.
profound.
They were trying to do
and
something.
they did something.
Now I want to know if this film's going to be nominated, but we're not going to know for like a year.
Ages, yeah.
It's
Well,
really boring.
guess we'll find
But
out.
we should like, as the films come out, we can predict.
Wait, we should make our own like
Oscar-nominated films.
our own
we-
award ceremony.
Should this be the first film in
The worth a watch like awards.
I like
Okay.
that. This is the first film that's in being
Or are we
nominated.
counting previous film or that they're kind
No,
of
I
last
think we do it
season?
at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Yes. Okay. Yes. Is it worth a watch? Yeah. I think
Yes,
we both agree that it is
yes.
worth a watch. You should definitely go see it. It's freaking awesome, and bring back puppeteers.
Bring back puppeteers. Puppets
Fuck
are
AI,
excellent.
Fuck AI.
Yeah.
It's actually insane and so amazing.
And-
I really love puppets.
Same. I
Never
love
even
a
considered
puppet.
something like this that could be a puppet, and I think it's freaking
And I think
awesome.
it's
I
very
really want, like, a doll
admirable
of it or
to do
something.
a little figurine.
Yeah, I saw
They're
like,
probably making them.
yeah, I saw like at the IMAX theater they had like the popcorn bucket, and it had like the Rocky on the
Oh my
outside. And I was
gosh.
like, low, I'd buy that for
Wait,
whatever,
that's what
$70
that is
it
what
is.
Hoyts is doing right. They're
Oh
doing
my gosh,
all
the
the like
popcorn
that
buckets. Just make them a
commercial
little bit
promo like
cheaper.
yeah.
Yeah, when it was Wicked, it was like crazy.
Crazy.
But yeah, I think it's worth a watch.
Anyway, this has been worth a watch in space. I hope you've enjoyed
And now I'm gonna slow motion
setup.
walk to the
Oh wait,
camera.
true. Zero. Wait, we should edit it so that we are floating. I
The
don't know how to
entire
do
time. Yeah, sorry, you'll be editing that.
that.